Man, I just had to turn on the mic right now to stop myself from spiraling in thoughts. I just did something unbelievably annoying to myself today. So, I've been trading the markets and doing everything within my power to turn around my losing streaks into winning streaks. My entire movement has been suspended as a result of the inability to condition my mind to accept the discipline and training that I've been giving it. My psychology has been fumbled with thanks to the binary options high frequency trading that I indulged in for years. Now my regular trading is being hampered because my psychology and my relationship with the numbers and the chart is warped in such a way that I'm trying to regain my understanding that those figures on the chart represent actual real life value, money. Whenever I'm in the chart and my emotions begin to get stimulated by cortisol, the stress hormone, as a result of the trade not going in my direction, I am learning to catch myself, to hold myself, to stop myself, not just when I'm losing, including when I win. That dopamine rush of having, doubled my account. In today's case, I took a $50 deposit to $120 profit, meaning I made over 100% increase on my deposit. And yet, I didn't stop. I couldn't stop. My mind kept going back to the account balance. My mind kept going back to how the market is still willing to give more profit and why I should go back in. The thoughts kept convincing me to go back in. Against my better judgment, I know from experience that no matter how much I make, if I keep going and over trading, it's only a matter of time. A setup will come in and regret will make me over leverage, and pain of losing the profit I made will make me stay in the trade long past when I should quit. I keep adjusting stop losses. I keep making excuses why the market should reverse in my favor. I'm recording this to clear the air about my stupidity level being the reason why I keep finding myself in this cycle. It's stupid of me to think I can get my way, even after making my target, hitting my target over and over again. My target today was supposed to be $20, and I made over $120, and I couldn't stop. Your target $20, you made 6 times that, and you couldn't stop. And then you ended up blowing the 120 that you made plus the 50 that you deposited. All that's left now is $2 plus. That is very, very, very stupid, Virgil. Now, this is a reality of someone who is grappling with internal crisis in terms of, hurry, rush. I'm trying to speed up the process of my success. I'm trying to speed up the process of manifesting this desired reality of being a profitable trader. And this very rush is what's holding me back. I just checked my account history, and in the last 3 months, I've lost a couple of roughly $700. And that money would have solved all my financial problems right now. My rent, which is breathing on my neck. I have barely 20 days, 21 days. That rent would have been paid. The loans I took from a friend, I wouldn't have had to take them. My generator I sold, I wouldn't have had to sell it. My microwave I sold, I wouldn't have had to sell it. I would have been able to buy some new clothes, which I am very, very much in need of, which is the reason why I don't socialize. I don't go out. My networking ability is very poor. All the friends I meet in my workplace, I just make phone calls and that's it, which is not good enough. I am trying to capture this emotion as I process my thoughts, because I know this is not the first time I've been here. It's a very all too familiar feeling. A very familiar feeling of betrayal, self-betrayal. Why would I make the required target and still remain in the market? What am I still looking for? What am I still doing there? Why is it difficult to step away? What is that thing in me that makes me incapable of doing the right thing? Why is it hard to look in the mirror and say, Virgil, you're messing up, stop it? Why? The The main question is why? Why is it hard to get me to do the right thing? What is this strong force of impatience, greed, ingratitude, low contentment levels? I was in the market and there was this spike of movement and I was in mad profits. Mad profits upon the $120 I had made. All I had to do is just close it, embrace, hold myself and allow these chemicals of, anxiety, adrenaline, stress and dopamine. I was supposed to quit trading for the moment and allow my system flush these chemicals out of the system. It would have taken me 30 minutes to 2 hours to regain clarity, to regain focus. But I stayed, I hung in there. And it began to go against me. And rather than closing the positions, I kept adding to it, convinced that it was going to turn back in my direction. Why? What kind of delusion is that? What kind of painful hope and, wishful thinking is that? Leading to the loss of all profit plus deposit. This is insane. Hopefully this is the last time I get to feel this way. Hopefully I get to hold myself accountable when next I'm in a trade. When I hit my target for the day, Virgil, stop. As much as you want to solve all your problems overnight, this would yield to a loss of perspective. If you try to rise too fast, I keep telling you, when you jump, you fall. When you crawl up the stairs, even if you fall, you roll back 1 or 2 stairs and then you keep going up. 1 or 2 steps and then you keep going up. But if you jump up, all it takes is once missing a step and you fall because of the height and the pull of gravity. You fall all the way back down to ground zero, Virgil. Learn, rise, we're tired, we're done with this phase, we've learned all the lessons. It is time to rise, Virgil. Release yourself from this pressure to perform, from this pressure to fulfill all your desires overnight. Release yourself, Virgil. You're doing well. You've got this already. You know how to make money. Now learn how to keep the money you make, Virgil. Learn. Gosh.